while taking on the pain. And I left the hospital about 6 months ago, and I did stress management sessions with people in their hospital rooms. So, for example, someone might have got shot, having a real hard time dealing with his pain, and I go in and see this person. Or, someone was going to have their leg amputated soon, I would see this person. Or this child, 12 years old, with a brain tumor. Or, a woman who's had a heart attack and never going to be able to work again. And, for your listeners, there might be like a feeling of pain coming up as I describe these different situations. And, I'm seeing 8 to 10 people a day. And if I took on the pain of each of those patients' situations with my, caring heart, I wouldn't be able to go to work the next day. So over time, and I had a real graceful experience that I'd like to share about how I learned, the value of listening, caring presence without having to hurt and take on pain by doing that. And the way I learned that is, and I've been doing this work for a while, so but I brought Stephen Levine to a workshop, weekend workshop, and he flew into town. I picked him up at the airport, and I said, "Stephen, where's Andrea, your wife?" I had put up posters from, Atlanta to DC, Stephen and Andrea Levine, and so to not see her, I was disappointed at least. But he said, "Well, she just found out she's got lupus and wasn't able to make it." And when he said that, my face took on this reflection of my feeling of hurt. I know Andrea, we're a friend. She's had cancer twice and beat it. Now she has lupus. And being a nurse, I know exactly what that means for her future, or could mean. And so my face was full of pain, and he gets real close to me and he says, "Wrong answer. It's new moment. Lupus. Cancer." And as he looked into my eyes, my meditation background, I noticed I was feeling pain. And I asked myself the question, is my pain helping Andrea, his wife, at all in New Mexico? And I'm in Atlanta. And I said, no. I thought, no, I'm not helping her. I'm hurting, and I'm not helping her. Am I helping Stephen, her husband, who's, my friend, and, sharing what's going on? No. He's having to comfort me. He's having to teach me. It's like, and then my mind started racing, compassion versus pity. Pity, that state of, oh, that's terrible. Thank God it's not me. Versus compassion, which to me is touching pain with love. Love, remember, it's not coercive. It's not trying to change. It's a being, awareness, touching that pain with love. And so that moment really turned me in that direction of, to hurt doesn't, when I listen, doesn't help me. It doesn't help the other person. But to shift more into love, caring, Ram Dass would call it loving awareness, is good for me and my soul, and it's good for the other person, because they've got what you just described, someone who's really listening, present, caring, doesn't have to fix it, can just be with it. But, problem solving can take place, grief work, there's all kinds of healing, I'll use the word magic, that can happen with just through listening, and caring at the same time.